Welcome back to Lions News Fan Report. Breaking update, folks. Detroit just made a move and it matters right now. A veteran interior disruptor walked into the building. The new participation report finally gave us real clues, and Cleveland could be getting a lockdown corner back on the field. This week isn't about vibes. It's about bodies, snap counts, and a couple of chess moves that could tilt Sunday. If you live and breathe this team like we do, hit subscribe, drop a like, and keep the bell on because when the news pops, we're here first. In plain talk, no fluff. Let's hit the headline and then connect the dots. Quinton Jefferson signed to the practice squad, and tight end Ross Dwelley is up on the 53. That's not window dressing. That's trench insurance. Jefferson is a seasoned pro who understands one-gap upfield football. He wins with a quick first step, fast hands, and timing on line gains. He can give you real third down juice inside, even if the first looks come on scout team to sharpen our protection rules for how Cleveland's front shoots gaps. It's smart, low risk, and the ceiling is obvious. 8 to 12 purposeful snaps that steal a drive. And with Dwelley active while this staff balances tight end usage, you're not scrambling if the game turns into a grinded-out four-quarter rock fight. Now the availability puzzle. Short week, Monday night residue, bodies sore. Wednesday was a glorified walkthrough. Thursday told us what matters. Taylor, Decker was managed again for the shoulder same pattern we've seen, yet he's found a way to suit up and stabilize the edge. Al-Quaid Muhammad creeping back to work is a green shoot. He has been the tone setter for this four-man rush early in the season, the guy who makes the pocket step and lets everyone else play faster. Derek Barnes limited but trending, and you feel his value the second he's off the field. Run fits lose their snap, the communication volume drops a notch. Daniel Thomas has a forearm that needs time, don't bank on him. Sean Vaki with soft tissue stuff is a delicate call, especially because we love him on returns and sub packages. If he's not right, you don't force it. Zach Cunningham's hammy is a classic check the next report and be honest situation. None of this is panic territory, but it's also not clean. Across the aisle, the swing piece is Denzel Ward. If Ward is truly back, that changes your openers. He lets them play more honest outside while the front hunts inside. With Ward active, your timing throws have to be sharper, and your play action has to sell harder. Without Ward, you test depth right away with motion, stacks, and traffic. And you live on option routes until they prove they can pass things off. For now, plan like he's in, and build counters that don't depend on 50 to 50 balls. Why Jefferson matters in that context, he brings functional disruption, not hero ball. You run him at 3 tech on passing downs, pair him with a heavier body to hold the point, and call T games to use his lateral quickness. He flashes as a looper. He wins with angles more than raw power, and he closes fast when the pocket shifts. That can turn a QB steps and throws into QB hitches and eats the ball, and those hidden plays are the difference in a one-score game. It also lets Pat O'Connor and Tyler Lacey breathe, so you're not asking them to be everything to everyone for 4 quarters. While Marcus Davenport sits on IR, the Browns' interior is no joke when it's whole. Joe Bitonio brings veteran polish. Wyatt Teller can uproot you if you play tall. And Ethan Posick is clean with communication against movement. Translation: our line games inside have to be on time. Don't loop lazy. Don't cross face late. Marry contain with the twist, or you're gifting the QB a runway to his checkdown. This is a week for discipline over fireworks. Set the edge, spill the ball, rally. Get them to 2nd and 9 and live there. Linebackers are the heartbeat. Barnes limited still feels like go if Friday's update doesn't bark, because he has been reading pullers early and finishing through ball carriers. If Cunningham is sticky, Trevor Nowalski can spell with targeted snaps and pressure looks, but don't get cute just to get cute. Win the first 2 series with clean fits, then layer in the wrinkles. That's how you force their OC to live left-handed and call into your strengths. Special teams matters more than usual with Vaki managing a soft tissue concern. You want juice on returns, yes, but ball security and fresh legs in the fourth beat early heroics in September. Protect field position while the defense settles in. In a tight home game, field position is oxygen. You feel it most on the third quarter. Drive that starts at the 33 instead of the 18. Offensively, you build this week on rhythm and math. Protect edges with formation tight splits, occasional chips. Quick game to stop the rush from teeing off, and then take your calculated shot once you feel their ends leaning. Don't live in 3rd and 9. Stack positive plays. Our backs run through arm tackles if we're square on second level. It's Ford Field. Use the crowd. Make it a phone booth game for 15 minutes, then wind the field when their safeties start peeking. Defensively, all Quaden's presence unlocks the room. When he forces depth on the QB, interior counters suddenly matter. You're not always chasing sacks. You're forcing ugly balls. If Jefferson gives you a handful of honest, I'm vertical right now reps, you buy rest for closers in the fourth, and you win the attrition war. Early downs. Stay sturdy enough to discourage their gap runs, but don't be late rotating the sub when you earn 2nd and long. On 3rd down, align to steal the first read and trust your rush to run the arc. Keep it simple, fast, violent. You don't need 10 exotic calls. You need 4 guys hitting the same drum. There's also quiet value in Jefferson's scout team impact. Cleveland's front under Jim Schwartz lives to attack upfield. Having a vet who's lived in that world all week sharpens your rules. It shows up on Sunday when a guard IDs to spike a split second earlier and your back slides to daylight instead of getting knotted behind the line. Those are the unsexy wins that flip a quarter. Expect a tight first half, a field position tug of war, and then one depth move flashing when everyone's tired. Maybe it's a Jefferson stunt splitting the A-gap. Maybe it's Barnes knifing for a drive-killing TFL. Maybe it's a Decker seal that springs a chunk run when you need it most. If Ward plays, the goal ball lottery outside drops from 50 to 50 to 30 to 70, so you don't build your plan on jump balls. Build it on stacked first downs, make them tackle backs in space, and drag a good defense into the deep end with snaps and tempo. If Ward sits, test the seams early and see if they can communicate bunch and motion without bus. Either way, don't beat yourself. That's the only way you lose a home game like this. My personal take, no sugar. I like the Jefferson had. It fits the identity, earn it, rotate, finish, and it addresses a real need without pretending to be something it isn't. I'm optimistic on. All Quaden trending the right way. And I want Barnes managed so he's fresh late. I don't rush Vaki. Soft tissue plus return duty is a gambler's mistake. If Ward is truly in, I pivot to patience in the pass game and make their linebackers tackle our backs 20 times. That's how you win in September without a parade of explosives. Now I want to hear you. Does Jefferson crack the rotation this week, or is this more about next month? And if Ward plays, do you want a quick game script or that early shot to set the tone? Tell me below, we read it all. We reply, and this community is better because of you. If you're new here, tap subscribe and drop a like so more Lions fans find us. If you've been riding with us, share this with that one buddy who texts you during every 3rd down like you're on the headset.